Hey, Brielle, I've got a really cool trick to show you, but I need your participation.
Okay, what do I do?
Well, just take a seat in the couch here.
Okay.
Sit right back. Cross your arms. That's right. Now, without leaning forward, try to stand up.
Got it. I can't do it. Why?
That's because you need to lean forward to shift your weight.
No kidding. Why don't you try it?
I don't want to try it.
Fine.
It's really hard.
How can we stay balanced? What happens when we are restricted from shifting our weight? Can we use our limbs to stay balanced? Let's find out.
That's right, it's Mookong, Hawaii style. You know, I've always wanted to be a surfer, but to be a surfer, you have to have excellent balance. So how do we keep ourselves balanced and upright in everyday life? Well, the answer has to do with how we shift our weight. So, because I want to be a surfer, we've got some experiments today to find out how we do that. Okay, so let's take a look at the first experiment. Here we go. All I want you to do is put your feet about shoulder width apart and your arms by your side like this and lift one leg. So let's lift that leg now. Here we go. Now, what did you notice to my body when I lifted my leg? Well, when I lifted my leg, my torso had to move to the side like this. If I put my leg down, you can see I move back to the center. Lift the leg, I have to move to the side. That's because to stay balanced, I have to shift my weight to this side to compensate for the loss of support on this side. That's pretty simple, right? Well, what happens when I can't shift my weight? Well, that's what we're going to look at in experiment 2. So let's do that now. Ta-da! Here's my surfboard, and we're ready to do the second experiment. So, as I said before, what do you think will happen if I can't shift my weight and I try to lift my left leg? Well, let's assume the same position. Put my shoulder against my surfboard here. My right foot there. Let's try to lift this leg. Here we go. I can't lift my leg. If I lift my leg, this is what happens. I fall. That's because I can't shift my weight, right? I need to be able to shift my torso weight that way so that I can compensate the loss of support by my left leg. This doesn't only work in one direction, like side to side. It also works forward and backwards, because we need to always shift our weight. So pretend we're on the surfboard again. Let's try it this way. Let's say I have my ball here, okay? What do you think will happen if I assume a position with my back to the surfboard and I try to bend over to pick up this ball without moving any of my limbs? Well, let's find out. Here we go, experiment 3. Let's put the ball down. Let's put my heels to the surfboard, my arms by my side again. This time, let's pick up the ball. Here we go. Can bend my knees. Okay, now, if I keep going, I'm going to fall over. The only way I can pick this ball up is if I move my limbs, like my leg. Now, my weight is supported because I've shifted it, and I can pick up the ball. Okay, so what did we learn today? Well, we learned that to remain balanced, we have to be able to shift our weight. The slightest adjustment in shifting our weight can mean the difference between remaining balanced or unbalanced. And finally, just like the surfers, we can use our limbs to remain balanced for fine-tuning when we have a difficult situation. Okay, so practice on your surfboard. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.